26 charges. Nisha's actually trying to get aggressive, but Weeha is just going to laugh it all the way back.
Yeah, it's going great for him.
Yeah, it's actually going really well. Better than I expected. Much better than I expected.
I mean, and if it's going like this when they're sort of both at level 3, is it, you know, sort of when we have like the level 5, obviously when there's 6, it's going to be fine for Weeha because he can use the familiars to stop Nisha from diving in, but would you imagine this is going to take a turn, or is this going to just be how we see this matchup play out? Weeha is going to have the lead here.
He's been playing really well, right? It all just takes one slip up versus a bat, right? So
bottom lane, Yapsol is able to find the wraparound there with that Fisher, close off any sort of escape. GH tries to get the poison onto Matu, but it looks like he's going to go down as well as mind control. As Yapsol off to a very impactful start. You've got to be careful with the Shaker getting that angle on you, and Yapsol couldn't have found a better one there. Excellent Fishers are blocking them off.
And they're just locking it's just a full aggro tri lane. They're just like, Zai, good luck, whatever. You know, you do you. We're going to make sure the mid-top has an excellent game at bottom. Again, mind control just TP'd back down here.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. Dying as soon as he returns to the lane. That's a painful start for the bottom lane DK.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, what do you do now? You're going to have to take the long walk back to the lane, and even then, you're just going to die as soon as you get back to the lane against this tri lane. And a DK already putting a DK in a side lane, you know, this hero's going to struggle. This hero needs levels. It needs to have that good boost at the beginning. Otherwise, you just become a little bit of damage reduction, and that's it. You don't offer any threat if you get shut down at the start.
Yeah, you're just kind of going to be this like walking like tower poker and a stun for like the majority of the game. And I think this is what I was talking about. It's like that massive amount of magic damage they have in. This DK is not going to feel tanky in this game at all. Ice Vortex, your Bat Rider, like I think Sind even said it. Like the Bat Rider versus DK is already bad. Throw Ice Vortex on top, makes it a lot worse. And now Yapstar, he has a lot of freedom. They've smashed bottom so hard that he can actually sit around mid, and Weeha has to kind of stay a bit further back. And we're seeing that discrepancy in the last hits quite significantly. 22-6 on the bat, 11-7 on the Visage. Yeah,
you know, does have the vision, knows that he's there, but you know, has to play as careful as he is. Cannot afford being set up upon, and the space and the stun being created, allowing Nisha to go in and get on top of Weeha. Yapsol realizes, you know, I think he knows that he's being watched. He's going to start going back down towards the bottom. Mind control. He's going a little far forward. Yapsol.
He's got both trapped.
And Fisher's out. This is going to be another time where Mind Control and GH are in a whole world of pain down here. Mind Control steps in with a stun, but he is dead for a third time in the first 5 minutes down on this bottom lane. And GH, he's going to follow suit as well. This bottom lane is getting crushed by Secret and Mind Control's game. It's been tossed in the bin already. He's 0-3 in the first 5 minutes as a side lane DK. He is going to have a nightmare of a time catching back up in this match.
This is where Miracle's like, it's okay, guys. I have 32-25. You know, this is my game to carry. I'm having a flawless one up here, but you guys just die a little less. Just have a little bit, you know, couple less deaths there. But Yapsor, perfect rotation. Godly Fissure catches both of them there. And he's just going to keep floating between these two lanes. It's going to keep putting the pressure onto Weeha. Nisha still has an Arcane Rune with that as well in the mid lane too. So Weeha really has to be careful how far he steps up. And now the supports are just going to move. Nigma, they're going to break, and they're going to try to make their own aggressive move in response. A scan comes out, though. Nisha, he catches the scan on that side.
GH trying to step in, starting to get the poison going. Yapsol looking for the Fisher lockdown. GH does step in. He wants to keep this poison on with Kuro as well. The wraparound, the lasso's there, dragging Kuro in. But Nisha's going to tick down low with the Maledict on him. Nisha, has he got enough regen to keep himself alive amongst the ticks? He will, by the looks of it. Is that last one enough? It's not. He will survive. They kill Kuro, and Nigma's rotation and focus on the mid lane does not end up being successful.
They knew that there's no point in their support sticking on the sides, though, right? So they tried to make an aggressive move because bottom's not really getting helped too much anyway by them. Now they're actually bringing the supports bottom to try to make their own move. But I do see Secret. They're already set up here. GH.
Fisher again from Yapsol. Leaving GH with no route of exit. Kuro has got the cast and the Maledict focusing down Puppey, pushing back the AM with the right clicks will bring him low, but this has brought time for Matu to come in across from the lane. Yapsol trying with the body blocks. He's going to have Fisher back up in a few seconds. Mind Control getting bullied once again down here. They are breaking this man down to the core. A 4th death on the bottom lane as Secret are showing no mercy at all. They are just crushing Mind Control's DK.
You know, I was messaging you privately before the game, and I'm just like, I don't know why Secret doesn't just pick Earthshaker every game. Like, they play so well around this. He's involved in all 8 of the kills right now on YapzOr from his movements. Yeah, like,
7 minutes in. And we might be able to add another one to that here. Fisher's out onto Kuro. Sets up for the lasso. They're doing a lot of damage with the birds onto Nisha. And Nisha is going to go down for this one. This time Kuro will live. The VİDEO Restoration heals him up. That time round, the Fisher only setting up a bit of a bonus there for Miracle as he moves over towards the mid. Starts, yeah.
That was a lot of space. GH ends up dragging 3 heroes to chase him during all that. They do control both of the outposts, I think because of that way that they chased on the side of Secret, but yeah, they pulled a lot of heroes there and they end up netting themselves a kill with Miracle, so pretty good.
Yeah, so was trying to look for Mind Control down bottom. He has popped the Elder Dragon form. I mean, anything to try and speed up the farm, speed up the pressure.
Buys himself a raindrop too, just anything to try to survive.
He's going to go toward mid. Yeah, get some hits on the tier 1 mid. It's already very, very low. Nigma should be able to finish it off here with this push. Secret, they've got the 3 of them around, but yeah, they can't stop this tower going down. It will fall. Mind Control's able to close the gap, get him with the Dragon Tail onto Nisha. The Familiar stuns as well as Soul Assumption bring him low, but the fish is there from YapzOr onto Weed. Doesn't trap him on the right side though. Weehar will be fine. So, looks like we'll be able to keep both of his Familiars alive. Taking them back, and Secret again, it is Secret responding to Nigma, but Nigma still getting away with what they intended to do so with their own moves.
Yep. Secret also gets at least the bottom tower, so pretty even movements there coming out. They believe that, I guess, Miracle maybe hitting the jungle got them a little bit more. Same thing with Kuroki hitting up top, hitting that level 6. Pretty even trains coming around. 2 to 10, and it is pretty dead even on the gold and the experience. Yeah.
So maybe, you know, that bottom lane, maybe you'll go to plan for Nigma. This was just all part of the greater picture for them. Just keep the attention down there, you know, let them have a few kills on Mind Control and GH. As long as they don't disturb Miracle. And so far, that's been what's happening. 89 and 41 on Miracle. The free farm continues. He holds on to that top spot in alignment with Matu. And, you know, that is Matu who's been involved in 9 kills. You know, this Luna's 207, but Miracle's keeping on par with just relying on hitting the creeps. He's only had 1 kill involvement, and that's enough to keep him level with the carry that's involved in 9.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that Matu is actually the same level as him, though, because Miracle's been kind of alone up top with only like a dual lane, maybe. The fact that the Luna is actually the same level, I feel like is kind of impressive, because he had a tri-lane split experience.
Yeah. Another one to be found. GH, he just can't catch a break this game. In the river, caught out by Secret.
No mercy.
And with Matu sweeping around from the bottom, Secret, they'll start to push it onto this tier 1 mid. TP's coming in from Mind Control.
They want him.
They're going to start diving straight towards him. He pops the Elder Dragon form, will allow them to turn around and Dragon Tail Nisha. But Nisha's still in on top of the Dragon Knight. There's no backup inbound for Mind Control as he gets taken out behind the tower. Secret doing a significant amount of damage to the tier 1. It's already down to half HP. Miracle's come across. The rest of Nigma on the sidelines, seeing if they can get a lead in. They'll look towards Zai, slowing him down with the Grave Chill, but it isn't enough here. Fisher comes out, they turn, Ice Blast onto Weehar. He's getting burst slow. The Familiar's holding back the rest of them. Eclipse coming into play as Matu steps forward. Slam as well. They take Weehar out of the game. YapzOr's heading up to the high ground. Kuro does get the Death Ward out, but it's instantly cancelled. Secret get the 2 of them.
They still have Lasso available. They're threatening Miracle a little bit here, but he's able to back away. Secret just with those sheer numbers coming into play here this time, and they're still trying to knock down this tower. Nigma trying to push them away from it here. They don't have the best D push at all on their team. And they won't be able to deter them off of it. 3k gold advantage. Okay, nothing's happening. Because Poppy also was just sitting mid farming. He went from just hitting level 7 to already being level 9 in the last like 3 minutes, just sitting in mid lane attacking creeps. So they're getting a bit more out of the map at the moment on the side of Secret.
Yeah, Matu's farm is starting to hit a really good pace. Him on the Luna, he's getting a lot done. Top lane, Puppy will go down. So Nigma finally able to take something out of this area that they've been focused on up top for the last minute or so. But as you say, you can't help but feel that Secret's just getting much more from this. Matu's farm, he has the Manta style done. This Luna on an excellent trajectory.
Ooh, they knew where YapzOr was there. GH was checking the tree lines the whole time. Then Mind Control seems to know something was up. You see 2 wards placed down from Secret up in that top lane in those last few moments as well. So they were really expecting that pressure to come a few minutes earlier. combo. He's got his Manta finished up, so he's at a good timing too. And they're probably gonna go look for a fight versus Nigma right now. They've got all their tools at the ready with these Blink Daggers.
Yeah. I mean, Miracle will have the E-Blade.
Okay.
Just a creep away, and the E-Blade's going to be making its way over towards him, so now Nigma at least having some sort of threat that they can use to bring one of the heroes low. As you said, they do have some relatively tanky heroes between the Hood on Zai, the Manta on Matu, ways to play against the Ghost combo.
These fights now, you know, Nigma, they're getting all these kits together. Like the Pipe, the Ethereal Blade, they've got the Blink on Mind Control now too. They also can look to take these fights. All going to be a lot up to these initiations.
Making the move towards Nisha. Smoke up. They swing him from the mid. Nisha will just be about to reveal himself down bottom, so they've got a good lockdown onto Nisha. Nisha's got the Blink and a TP though, so if he makes the read to farm this and Blink and TP, he'll make it away, and time of Nigma is wasted, but Nigma's closing in. GH, can he find it? The poison's out. Nisha's in the trees. He's got Blink. Over he goes. He's still running. We are trying to find him with the Familiar. Nisha goes for the TP away. They will not find him in time. Nisha is out, and the smoke gank will... It's not going to work out for Nigma. Nisha able to read it and play away.
And it was a 5-man. It was like the whole team pretty much smoking as well. So you see that gold lead go up. Secret, they make the move top during all of that. They get quite a bit more again out of the map here.
They're getting so much. I mean, they're just moving perfectly with Matu, which is making sure Matu's always in such a solid position. Mind control mid, drag back into the full brunt of the combo. Secret. Another death on the DK. Matu continuing to beat down on the tier 2 tower top. As this game really for Nigma, they can only look to Miracle to make magic happen here, but he's got to get a lot of it done, as Secret as a whole are already immensely far ahead.
Yep, and as we've said a couple of times, they have the thing to address that Morphling with that AA. Yep. You see now Miracle, he's actually just queued up the BKB. He knows, he's like, it's still just too scary of a game to go for a very greedy style. If he gets caught, if he gets just clipped, he could go down. Puppy. I think they wanted to go on there for a second in the mid lane.
It's just very hard for them to get a jump on someone. They need mind control to be the one to make the moves, and even when he does, just having the Blink at 20 minutes in, he's a huge liability. He commits and it doesn't go immediately how Nigma want to in terms of blowing someone up. Mind control's going to die every single time.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that, right? That's why he didn't build any type of other items. He's just like, I'm going to die.
I blink,
no matter what.
Yeah,
exactly. So he's gone for just like, you know, raindrop and stick and wind blaze because it makes him move a little bit faster. But his real toolkit is just blink and stun. Bit of a more of a slowdown here, which Secret they're slowly accruing more and more gold at a faster pace.
On Nisha. The bat's huge. Matu is not slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, now they don't have a way to stop him. Before, you know, they had a couple... They at least have like the Shadow Demon ult to slow him down a bit, but they don't have any BKB piercing type of stun. So once he BKB and finds a target in the backlines, it has to pretty much get disrupted on that lasso, or it's going to get dragged into oblivion.
What Secret want to do around this is Roche is on the table. Smoke was used here, but does come to an end. Japs are still... Whoa, Miracle. It's heavily shifted into strength though, so they won't make a move onto him. He can move away. So definitely a dangerous area for Nigma to be around, with Secret having as many as they do here around the Roshan pit. Taking over this area of the map. Mind control, just doing his best to hit some creeps, get his treads done.
A little bit of something, right? I thought he might even just like queue a BKB and just go for like one big hard item, because he's just like, there's nothing really else that's going to provide too much usefulness on him in this game. But I don't know, he won't even get to that point for a very long time, so... Nigma, they're all sticking together here. Do we have a scanning? Do we have a smoke? No, it looks like they're just moving together to clear out their jungle. But yep, again, another 1,000 gold. Again, accrued for Secret.
Yeah, the difference is just getting bigger and bigger. This sort of passive play it's not going to favor Nigma at all, and Secret know that.
Yeah.
Secret know that. If they can keep playing like this, Matu's just going to get bigger and bigger. And Miracle is the morph, he can't keep up. He's going to get the BKB, but then they've got to make something happen. If they just continue to play this farm game, this Luna's going to win outright every single time.
Yeah, because it's literally just the Morphling who's really farming. Visage is getting a little bit of something there, but you can just compare. Weeha's level 13, 8,400. Look at Nisha, level 16, and he's got that heavy, much more net worth because he's just been playing a lot more of that farm game because he has those boots of travel. They're grouping up now. Arcane Rune is popped.
Radiant's
Trying
top
to look for a
tower
catch here
is
as they
under
go for
attack.
this tier 2 tower push.
The man's the BKB, they're suitably prepared to take these towers. There's no fear of Nigma
Radiant's
trying
top
for something. I mean, I said
tower is
Nigma are going with the smoke, but I don't know what exactly they'll be able to find with this.
Radiant's top tower.
The Secret,
is under
they've already
attack.
taken the tower, they're already out of there. The wall will be dropped down, but Secret, can they actually get on top of them? Nigma's trying. There's the jump. They will look to try and stun up Puppey, trying to stop the threat of the iceberg, but in they go with the lasso. On to Kuro on the back lines. The defensive disruption comes into play. They have killed off Puppey. Puppey fires back immediately. The BKB from Nisha and Matu coming out as they turn onto Miracle, forcing this morph to back off. There's the Fisher cancelling Kuro's death force. Miracle with the final waveform gets himself out of the fight. They are surrounding Matu, and Matu is actually getting rather low. Puppey turns the chilling touch onto mind control. GH still alive. They're heading in, trying to chase down this Luna. Yapso though, in with the slam, turns the fight straight back around. They get the 2 kills. They're over towards mind control. 4 dead on Nigma. They were putting everything into trying to chase down Matu. The Yapso are able to step back, get himself in position with the blink, and put Nigma's chase to an entire stop.
They got the right target too, right? Nigma, they did the right thing. They went straight for Puppey. They killed him before the fight starts, but the rest of all Secret are just holding their ground, and it's really just the Morphling providing a whole lot of anything. Actually, it was mostly Weehaw just launching those soul assumptions. Everybody else was just on retreat mode. There's too much chaos in the fights from this sticky napalm adding up. And yeah, now they get a Roche out of it too. How are you going to come back from this one?
This is looking like another, well, a rough one in a different way. As we said, we've had game 1, which was very much Nigma leading from the start. Then it all fell downhill. Game 2, Nigma, they held the advantage for the whole game. And now here in game 3, Secret very much doing so themselves. This game has been confidently in Secret's hands ever since that bottom lane got hit as hard as they were able to do so, just breaking mind control's game. Weehaw he had an okay time in the mid, but he's not able to have the same impact as Nisha. And when it comes down to the carries and the objectives they've been able to push for, Matu has just been getting so much from the map. He's 6-0-10. He is 5k ahead of Miracle's morph. His Luna, it's huge. The butterfly is going to be there very, very shortly. And Nigma, they just don't have the damage to get in and kill these heroes quick enough. Sure, they bring them low, but they can't quite finish them off.
Yeah. And I feel like all the moves, like when Nigma does try to make a move, it's very telltale because, you know, it's something I think the panel talked about a lot more yesterday, but when you do have these 2 supports that don't push out lanes, you're always having to show your cores. Like, there's always going to be a core on Nigma showing to try to push out a lane, so I feel like they get so much information out of that. Because Witch Doctor and Shadow Demon, these 2 heroes just can't push lanes, so they can't actually make these moves that are unexpected, while Secret, everyone's just shoving lanes in constantly and just able to make these aggressive moves and just farm at a faster pace. As we've seen them do. They just have accrued that gold that much faster this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
This will be
is under
another
attack.
tier 2. And with that, I imagine, yes, he got the quarter staff already. He does. That will be Matu's flying out in the next minute.
Woof. And yeah, BD in the bottle too.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He is a monster in comparison to this Morphling now.
Yeah. And Miracle just can't keep up.
Oh, look at this. Zai actually uses his
Dire's top tower
enchanted
is
range
falling.
creep from the top lane to drag the whole top wave that they were pushing to the mid lane. So now they don't have to address top. He just took all the creeps.
Radiant's bottom tower
Now
is under attack.
they actually have effectively all 3 other lanes pushing in now for a Secret. We see that happen sometimes, but that was a really nice one as he got both creep waves because of how tanky
Radiant's
and strong that
middle
enchanted
tower
creep
is under
is.
attack.
Miracle does now have that BKB finished. So ready in the fights to try and stay on someone without too much of a worry. He does have to be aware of the lasso, of course. Nisha still with the means to trap him.
Radiant's middle tower
He's
is
spotted
under
by the
attack.
ward. He's trying to walk back to base, but they are just going to play with him here. Get dragged over and easily brought down.
Yeah, might even see if they can get the familiar here as well. A little bit of extra money. And there we have it. Easy plus 100. Just in case Matu didn't have enough farm already. Reaching up towards the 20k.
The line is drawn immediately. They're like, nobody's top. They're going to be bottom. Go just directly run to it. Yap's already with the Shadow Blade. He's on his way to try to find somebody, try to find any type of pickoff. And they might just be able to find... Oh no, is it going to be Mind Control?
Oh, not again. Mind Control. Dragonfall, they turn, okay. They're able to burst the shake, and the BKB's out. Puppey has used the Ice Blast, Deathmorn and the Coconuts. It's on to Puppey. Puppey, he's going to go down as well by the looks of it. Might control a few more hits, and Puppey will fall. They get the two of them, but now Matu just storms in straight away, pushing them back. With the BKB already used on Miracle, he has to get away. So, Nigma, they're able to get a few kills there. Still not necessarily the big ones they'd hoped for, just the two supports as the three cores remain alive. And with that said, Secret can absolutely still push for objectives as they just take out the tier 2.
Poor Mind Control. He got the quick stun, but poor Mind Control. All right, I gotta ask something. Wait, so the bounty is what? You have to kill an individual player 20 times, right?
Someone has to die 20 times.
That's a... I mean, he's got 9. I feel like he's had one of the rougher games. They've been bullying him pretty hard. 20's a lot.
I mean, maybe they're going to be able to kill Mind Control 20 times. Maybe this could be, if there was going to be a game where someone dies 20 times, this could be it. As Mind Control is having a rough one. It's a very hard game for him, and it's just a snowball effect really as a DK. You suffer early on, your whole game is going to be so hard to play.
Is under attack.
Out he goes, Mind Control, he's doing the job. He did his job, he got in, he got the bounty room, and he will die. So a bounty for Nigma, but a step in the right direction for the bounty in the real life. The Secret might be able to get this game, as that is the 10th death on Mind Control. So we're hitting the double digits.
They just have such... the whole map controlled now. Every single wave is pushing in now too. Again. It looks like this time they're actually ready to go for the siege. GH is going to make himself luminous.
When he's in, he's trying to go. Nisha has got to put the BKB, stays on top of GH, takes out the Shadow Demon. Over they go towards Miracle. Miracle with the waveform out to the side. Will be able to dodge the Ice Blast. Lucid Beam puts an end to Kuro's Death Ward. Secret is continuing to play this game where Matu is having the time of his life. He's 9-0-13. Up to the high ground they go. The supports of Nigma do have buybacks available. See if they want to pop them, even though with those extra lives, very little they can do to stop this Luna right now.
Radiant structures
As Matu forces out the fortification, he's still sitting with a casual 4,500 in the bank, but he doesn't even need to spend to have the power he needs to. Nisha, he's got the grab. He's got the grab they needed. Straight in onto Miracle. There will be a defensive disruption. Is that enough to allow him to get out? Pots the BKB. Miracle turns to try and burst down Puppey, but Puppey with the Yules. He's up in the A, still alive. Miracle's trying to finish him waveforms in, but he can't quite do it. Has to TP out with the last bit, but the timing's there. Yapsel, he's in. He's able to stun Miracle just in the millisecond that the BKB ends, and before the TP was complete, as they kill Miracle outside of the base. Miracle will buy back. Matu commits with his BKB, pops it. He's actually BKBing and TPing out. He's like, peace, I'm out of here. We already managed to do what we wanted to do. We killed Miracle. We forced Miracle to buy back. We don't need to stick around any longer. We'll reset. We'll come for a second round, and next time Miracle's not going to have that chance to get back in with a second life if he gets caught out.
Oh man, they're just dismantling them now. It's been a single core Morphling, and he's just completely countered, and he can't even focus fire to bring down the AA in those because he's got the Yules and he's just got so much extra defensive potential from the Enchantress's Greaves in the pipe. They just don't have the damage at all to bring it versus what Secret has.
No surprise there. We see on the records Matu hitting the highest net worth at this point in this event. I mean, I think it's going to take quite some beating as well. I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to achieve this level of farm. We've seen the numbers: 11-0-13, 24k net worth, over 400 last hits at 32 minutes. Mind Control. He's going to try for the TP out, but they have many a stun to put an end to that. And it's what, only 9 kills to go. 9 kills to go, and the bounty will be Secret's.
Secret's not showing mercy though, immediately setting up onto mid, onto Weehaw.
Or, well, you know what it is as well. I mean, Secret, you know, they're not going to end the game, Fog. They're playing this to the point where they are going to kill Mind Control 20 times. I'm pretty sure this is intentional. We'll see how heavy Secret push the issue, but they could keep it at this pace and just continue to farm Mind Control.
I mean, they could, but I think this might be one of the last hurrahs here for this. If Miracle does go down, there is no buyback for him.
I think they're going to try and kill him 20 times.
Radiant's middle barracks.
They'll take a Rax.
Radiant's middle barracks.
It's the aim of the game. It's the aim of the tournament. They're playing for the bounties.
Fair. I mean, maybe.
Take the Rax, you know, secure the win, but back off. 32k lead. I mean, you know, Secret, if they're a team that, if they have a 32k lead, they're going to be able to close up the game. You know, there's a reason why they're not here. They just want to kill Mind Control 20 times.
Look at them just waiting on the high ground here for him. For him, too, because he's going to be the one leading the charge, because he's the one who has to lead the charge. Oh, this is mean.
I mean, it's the aim of the game. That's the Blast Bounty Hunt. Breaking down poor old off-lane players. Mind Control, 11 deaths. 9 more is a lot. I mean, it's taken them 34 minutes to kill him 11 times.
I mean, what's his death time at the moment? So 9 times. I mean, he's 13, so his death time.
Oh no!
It's gonna take way too long.
Oh, there he is. He's in this. What? They got any detection? Oh no! They found him. Oh, they've got him. That's a 12 death. And they'll take some more on the side of it, of course, because why not? Now the question is, of course, will Nigma call GG at the 19th kill? Because there's a high chance they will.
That's actually the smart move. There's no way you let them. Yeah, you don't let them take the 20.
You know, just let Secret sort of waste their time with the long win. Let them get to 19 and they'll be like, nah, you ain't having that bounty.
All right, they're pushing high. They've got the double Alpha Wolves leading the charge too.
Go. Now the question is, will they start bouncing farming? That's what we want to see. We want to.
Going in.
They're going in. There's the jump. Miracle's out for 100. And I think Nigma might call it. As this is them being dove underneath tier 4s. No buyback on Miracle. As they'll get the cast. Maledicted Deathward onto Puppey. Free fire as well. Puppey's going to go for the TP out and he'll be able to make it back to base. The Fisher's out on the 3 of them. Nisha steps forward with the last. So drags Weehaw side by side to Mind Control and they'll call it. There'll be no chance for the 20 kills this game as this one is well and truly over. 35-6. 38k lead at the end of it all for Secret as they'll take game 3 and with that the series. And yeah, this third game, it was a brutal one, Pod.
I mean, from start to finish, completely in control Secret. Every minute that went by, they gained a bigger advantage. It was just